All right, all right. Oh, holy. Let's fix some stuff up real quick. All right, we'll do this. A little bit of that. Do a little bit of that. Oh. Yep. Yep. All right, that's cool. Now, gotta go here. Go like that, Bam. Trying a little something different today. We're doing yeah, that'll work. Bam. Cool. All right, now we're cooking. We're cooking. Sweet. All right. Our goal is no longer to move the enemies. Oh, why is... this? That's not right. I think we're connected. Yup. Cool. Okie doke. So today, we're going to daily goal. And I think it's going to be fix movement. Yeah. So we gotta fix the enemy movement. We had some issues yesterday with the character movement here. That music's quite loud too, but we'll hold it for a sec. All right, so we got it so that the enemies will chase. But look at this. That guy's the second one in the back's not even in our range, and he's like following the exact order and dies at the same time, and they're not staying, like they're staying together instead of separate. I'm afraid that's because they're using the same enemy class. But at the same time, it's like I don't know how to do that separately without having to redo an entire set of classes for each, which would be quite annoying. So we'll talk it through real quick. The animation output. Okay. I wonder. I guess let's start with movement first. So they're moving. They're chasing together at the same time, which is not good. We don't want that. No siree. So we're going to. I'm also turning on my little drawing tablet there. It's just a regular tablet. I'm not that cool, but we're gonna draw a little bit. See. We can abstract this out, figure it out. Figure out what's going on. How it's going on. Why it's going on. And yeah. Okay. Good morning. That should be good. All right. Oh. So, first thing it's doing is it's sharing the movement. So, this guy on the right is going to move when this guy on the left goes, and we don't want that. Look at that. Look at that. He's moving. Like, they're doing... Wait, he's not even doing the animations. Hold up. Okay, one problem at a time. He's doing the animations completely off. But they move. And then they die at, like, the same time. Wait, is this guy... I'm going to change their radius, but... What happens when he dies? Well, he's not doing his flying animation first off, but... And then he doesn't stop moving when he dies. That's the other thing. Alright, so let's write out what we want them to do. We want them to... Get rid of that. Dead. Here it is. Function dead. We're going to want them to also, before they queue free, we want them to stop the move to function. In the physics process. All right, let's open. There we go. It's loading. Stop the movement in the physics process. And then we want to... No, wait. Let's figure out how to get them to move separately. I think that will solve more problems first. Move separately. We go over. Ooh. See if I can pull it up. Would be nifty. Potentially. There we go, it's opening. Drats. Okay. That is just taking forever to open. Regret not doing this earlier. Oh, there he is. What's that? Close. Join. Why can I not join my own? Try. Having some technical issues here. That's good. We like those. We open that. Okay. Back to here. And then we go. It's also, oh gosh, so many issues. Like that, yep, oh now it stops. So maybe that just might be a delay issue on the in the animation, which might be, hopefully will be a quick fix. Why do I... Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Let's jump over here. And we're gonna share. All right, we'll just do it this way. And we will share screen. That one. Bam. Watch. Hide. Pop out. Now you can see it beautifully. Do that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. And then that. There. And we are cooking. All right. Why are we not cooking? Drats. Discord's not working. Oh, because it's in the wrong. Oh, it's in there. Okay. I had to swap the, there we go. Where I was. Quite annoying. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so, sorry about that. Where was I? Very first thing we need to do is, well, I guess not very first, but we'll just make a list. 1. Enemies move together. That's not good. 2. Enemies die together. Regardless of damage. 3. Animations for idle / run not properly playing. Whew, that's a big list. Enemies. Oh, do that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Cool. So the enemies move together, which is not good. We don't like that. See that? And then when they die, they both end up dying. Not good. Luckily, it doesn't work with this guy, but his animations are just not even attempting to work. Okay. Let's start with the idle to run not properly working. I think that one might be the easiest solution to fix. Just give us a quick win here. We're gonna hop over to the animation tree. We're going to extend that guy out. I'm gonna start looking. So idle to run. The fade time is 0.2. Let's try 0.1. And now we'll go back to play. Play it. And nope, he's still Look at that. Why does he do that? I wonder if it's playing the full animation. I think the full animation is kind of long. Run. Oh, I don't want to rename that. I think play mode. Reset, switch. Switch should be immediate. Maybe sync. Let's try sync. That sounds cool. It sounds like it might do some. Oh, let's read. Switch to the next state immediately, but we'll seek the new state to the playback position of the old state. Which I think would be perfectly fine, actually. Let's try it. That might be it, because it might. I think it's playing the full animation, then it stops, and the full running animation is kind of long, but longer than it needs to be. So he runs. What the flag? 4. Why is? This guy's just not even doing it. Back over here. I wonder if it's because he's trying to attack as well. No, I don't think he is trying to attack, because I think we turned off attacking for now. Can't attack. Take damage, move 2. No, we didn't even have an attack. We just have if he can attack or not. Let's go to melee attack area. Unless he's trying to cast. He doesn't even have a cast. No. What about... I wonder. What if we go like this? We'll just get rid of them. Sure. And then we'll go red. Character scenes, very red, open. Bring them on over here. Make them face us. We'll duplicate them. Bring them over here. Save. Play. Sometimes just like removing it, putting it back in seems to do something. All right, he's running. Ah, but he's still going through the full animation. Then he stops. Ooh, I think it's because he's attacking as well. So he's trying to attack and then runs the full animation while attacking instead of the sync. Immediate, we'll do sync. Save. Switch. Sync. Save. Switch. At end. So at the end, it'll only go at the end of the attack is when he'll start going back to idle. Now let's try that. Is that kind of, I mean, that makes sense to me, logically. No, he's still going through the full thing. I mean, he doesn't even play the... Maybe he's like trying to play the attacking animation. This guy's not even doing anything. Is it because he's a duplicate? Maybe I can't duplicate. Delete. Let's just try re-adding red. Oh, red. Very. Open. Over. Rotate. Save. Play. Okay. He's following, the other one doesn't. That's good. That's really good. What about this one? Oh, he follows. Then he stops. He's still doing the running animation, though. But they are following separately now. And I think they're dying. Let's see if they die separately. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so they do die separately now. So it wasn't, that was the issue, is I was duplicating when I should have just been re-adding or adding a new one. That fixes that. Oh my lord, this whole time I wasn't even showing it. Man. I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, so now they move separately. That one moves. This one moves. It's because I was just duplicating them over in this corner here. And now they're going to die separately as well. One's dead. And the other's dead. Cool. Cool. Let's go back into them. And it's messing with these right here, these connections. So run to attack. Let's do immediate. Okay, and then the run is looping. What if we do a local? If true, the resource is duplicated for each instance of all scenes using it. At runtime, the resource can be modified in one scene without affecting the other instances. There's no effect changing already duplicated resources. So if we do local to scene on all the animations, then in theory we could just duplicate the guys. Which would probably make things easier later, but I want to not do that yet, because I want to just fix this part. So run to idle. Sync. And then let's see. Disabled, don't use transition. No, we want the transition. Auto. Automatically use the transition if advanced condition and advanced expression checks are true. Let's try enabled. At this point, we're just kind of like clicking it, testing it, clicking it, testing it. All right, good. Not good. He's still doing it. Is he gonna stop at all? Now he's just not even stopping. Oh God. Don't stop running. All right, we'll go back to auto. And the condition for him is idle. Turn on auto advance. When this condition is set, the provided become a Boolean parameter when its condition set to idle. So now let's go into the script here and go to move to. Position No. Is there a way to disable the move to function when we call the dead function? I think that's a question that needs answering there. What's wrong? Yeah, the transition should be immediate. Why did I not see that message pop up? I'm sorry. One moment. My chat's not working. Sorry about that, Ironic. I don't know how long ago you sent that, but yeah, so we're trying to... I found that when I put it on switch mode sync, no, I'm lost now. Hang on, I gotta go back to this. When I did it on sync, it fixed the error where like they were both moving. Or no, that was the duplication thing. Like they run, which is good, but they don't stop running. Like, look, he's still running the run animation even though he's not moving. Because the run animation is like whatever seconds or frames long. I want it to just, the moment he stops moving, he goes straight to that idle. Or, of course, attacks, but we didn't put the attack yet. Let's switch it back to immediate. That's fine. At end. Save. Go back. Play. Yeah, he's still doing that. Where he won't stop the animation. The operator's too strict. As in like when it checks for length. Oh, not there. Here. Enemy class. Instead of 0.0, try 0.1 or 2. Where you set idle and run. Where did we set idle and run? That's... call defer property between animation tree, idle and run. Here it is. So we did moving when he's moving. Well, I guess it doesn't have, yeah, when the length is greater than 0. If he's moving at 0.000001, still counts as moving. What if we just do, so if we do like greater than what would that be? Greater than 1? Because I think they're going to move 0.1. Well, I'll swap that in a sec. Because I know they move faster than 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now let's try the 0.1. 0.1. So they're moving ever so slightly, and that's why it counted as them moving until... And that was probably because of the lerp function as well. It's actually probably point... Yeah. because I think the lerp is 0.15. So if we set that, it might even stop more immediate. Yeah. Well, the camera's a little discombobulating right now, but... Oh, whoa, why did that... Okay. We'll just stick to 0.1. Okay, so that's cool. The enemies no longer move together. And then hop back over here. I don't... Chat. This is strange. My Twitch chat just does not want to work. Let's refresh that. Let's go test. Ah, that's why. It logged me out on OBS. One sec. I was like, why am I having to look at my own stream in order to see chat? Oh, log in. Okay. And then we'll go... problem with having very long and complicated passwords. You have to actually remember them or look them up. No, nuts. And I got a authenticator. What the? Why is it on follower only? We don't want that. What is this nonsense? Test. It's connected to the wrong... Okay, we're just gonna... I'm sorry about that. We're gonna ignore that, I guess. And we'll just have to... I'm doing something new here where I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, because I noticed that on YouTube I can keep the VODs there, so you can always like go back to them and stuff, and I think Twitch deletes them after about 30 days or so. So that way we can always go back and kind of see what we're doing, what we did, and all that. Let's go to settings here. Nope, that's fine. And then there we go. I fixed it. Let's just hit a test here. Yep. Okay. There we go. Whew. Sorry about that, team. Whew. Very confusing. Okay. We fixed the We'll hop over to this real quick. Of course. Now it's not showing anymore. So many errors. So there we go. I guess the technology just hates me today. We don't need to draw. We need to program. Okay, so we fixed the enemies dying together thing. That was just because we were duplicating instead of creating a new one each time. We just got the movement because they were moving at like less than 0.1, and that counted as more than 0. Next we need, which also fixed the idle and run animations not working properly. Right. Run, stop running. Run, stop running. Cool. All right, let's set this little fairy, the purple one, to do what it's supposed to do. Which means we go idle run. Idle run. Make sure it's immediate auto. Immediate auto. Immediate auto. Immediate auto. Save. Now we go back here. It looks so weird. I'm fine with that. Alright, now. Oh, he didn't do it. Wait, do they still do it where if they're chasing and then they die, it was still moving their bodies? Yep, it's still doing that. Okay. So we go back into the script under enemy class, and we need to disable moving, I think, or move to. Yeah, disable move to. And we put that in our dead function here. So how do we disable move to? Let's do this. This bad boy over. Oh, I can't grab the. Give me the corner. There we go. Okay, I was wondering if there's a way to disable the physics function. I tried to set process false, didn't work. Oh, so we just do if alive. So instead of doing if alive is the same thing as can attack. So we'll just do over here, we go if can attack equals true. Tab, 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 tab. Assignment is not allowed in the expression. Oh, wait. Assignment is not allowed. Not equal false. I don't know why that worked, but if it's not equal to false, meaning it's true, then we should see them move, and then they should stop moving when they can't attack anymore. Yep. You assign instead of comparing. Ah, perfect. So the not true did work because not true is a comparison instead of or I could have done is equal to as well, right? Yeah. So we'll do is equal to true just so it kind of looks better and is less confusing. Now we must eradicate him. Oh, did he just... Oh no, he just did a little... How is that so fast though? Okay, it's just a spin. Let's see what this guy... Cool. Alright, we did it. You can actually just do if can attack or if not can attack for false. Oh, okay. Is there any like benefit to doing it that way as compared to just saying if it's equal to true or if it's not false? Not equal to false? No, not really. Okay. Whew. All right, so now we're on to the... I think we're finally on to the fun stuff. Which is the melee attack. Finally. Okay. So for the melee attack, we can leave it so that they're still going to run up to the target. And then when they get to the target, they're going to stop. They're going to start their melee attack animation. And when that hitbox or collision shape in the hand here hits the player, then the player will will hurt themselves and lose damage. Because you want to have the damage things on the same person as compared to doing it to someone else. I think that logic sounds right. The only thing is, if we make it so on the hit, the enemy does damage to whoever it hit, I think that, like, I want to say that works better for us because there's going to be multiple things that the enemy can hit besides the player. Yes, we already have all the GLBs for the fairies. So we have the red one here, the purple one, and then we have the green one. The green one I haven't really set up at all. This is going to be the like the good one. You can set a path to their animation and enable custom tracks. Then you call functions on the animations. You can set a path to their animations and then enable custom tracks. Could you restate that in a, like you're talking to a third grader? Import. Oh wait, that's not the GLB. Hang on. Assets. Characters. Okay. And these are the... Oh, that looks so... Do the red one. Okay. actions on top left. I swear, so many bots. Set animation save paths. I probably don't want to click anything, do I? Okay. So what does setting these animation save paths do? But why would I want to bother doing that? Because I can already access all the animations I need to using the animation player and the animation tree. They don't save custom tracks. Oh, so you're saying like... Are you saying to make a custom track of a mix, like you add the running animation to the attacking animation? So then it runs, then attacks in one animation as compared to doing two? Track for functions. Another stop, maybe play sounds as well. Okay. I was under the impression for like sounds and stuff, I would come over to the character body and then add it in separately. So what you're saying is this way, if I want, for example, the red fairy to go hiya every time it hits, and then I also want like the gray fairy, which we haven't really seen yet, to also do that every time it hits, then I can just use this animation path. Or call the functions for dealing damage when the fist lands, instead of guessing with code. Oh, alright. Alright, animation path. So let's save that to... Maybe not to the assets folder. I guess I'll just make a new folder. Animation paths. Select folder. Usually have a resource folder. Let's go back. We're gonna go back and do that. I think that's a good idea. Resource folder makes... Oh, because I still have this open. Set animation save path. Go back. Delete. New folder. Resources. New folder. Animations. Okay. Select current folder. And now we just want to put all the animations in there in case we ever want them at some point. Yeah. Set save path. Okay. And do I have to re-import? Yep, path is resource. And enable custom tracks, which is keep custom tracks. Yeah, keep custom tracks. Bam. 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 Cool. And then just a re-import. this will hopefully not break everything. It shouldn't. Okay. We double check. Phew. Cool. Boom. Boom. Bam. Died. Cool. Perfect. And we're gonna do that to really all of them. So we started with red. We'll go to purple. Actions, set path. Back, back, back. Resource, animations, current folder. Set all of them over here. Keep track. Keep track. Keep track. Keep track. And keep track. Actions, save path, back, back, back. Select folder, set path. On. Re-import. I don't know why I didn't like that, but re-import? Whoa. I was very much against that. Why are you in there? What the? What? Whoa. Where the heck did that? Oh, it's just a visual bug. Whew. I was like, what just happened? Okay. No, they both. Oh, look at this. It looks like a real game. Woo. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going into the melee auto attack. Enemy moves to player, check. Now we want to say when the enemy gets close enough to the player, or maybe just gets to the player, then they try to attack. I don't know how that works. They can never actually get directly to the player because of the collisions. Unless we try to make it easy and just straight up turn off the collisions so that the enemies can be like in the player. I don't see that being too big of an issue. And it would also help with if we have like a horde of enemies, the player not getting like thrown back and forth. So I think we make it so you can purposely run through the enemies. Does that make sense? Yeah, we put a raycast on right there. Oh, duh. When the raycast hits, then you play the animation. Duh. Okay, so we'll go back to enemy class. Where is it? Oh no, it's in the auto attack area. That's right. Here it is. When recast hits player, begin attack animation. Okay. Function. So we'll get raycast 3D and then do we want to get it, and then we want to say no. There's no way. Thank you, Tablet Pencil. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are Freedom Forge Studios here, making our first game, and yeah, we're struggling, but it's working. It's a little mobile game. Thank you for the follow. Well, here, I'll show you guys what we're working on real quick. So, this is some pretty cool stuff. We got... Here we go. Thank you very much. So we got these little enemies. You can cast and shoot them. And look at that. They chase you. Individually chase you. Because that was an issue. And then they die. Thank you for the follow. And now we also have a couple other enemy types. So you have a little caster as well. Right now, we're working on trying to get the little red guys to do a melee attack. So you can see here, that's just a visual bug with the little green guy because we re-imported just now. But this little circle on his hand, yeah, this is the first game. I mean, like, dude, I am not good, not good at all. This is, listen, we've all been working together here on this stream. A lot of Ironic helping me out, and it's a team effort to get here, for sure. But yeah, we got I mean, this is like the first game. I followed like the Brackeys 2D tutorial and the Born CG 3D tutorial, and then I was like, all these tutorials, I just need to like get going, try to do something. And so here we are. This is going to be just a little free mobile game. We can hopefully get out to everyone and give them a really great experience, something that is both accessible, so mostly free, and rewarding as well. So not only is it like fun to play, but you get that actual reward afterward. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the script here. And we'll go to our melee auto attack area. And we want to access it only worked in Unity. Ooh, I've never used Unity because when we first started like the studio, we were trying to pick out what game engine we wanted, which I know is not the right way to do it, but because we know nothing, we're like, all right, we want a good game engine that like we can make a bunch of different things on, which I know is still not the right way to do it, but this is when Unity just came out with their policy where it was like their monetization policy, and it was like really, really bad. And so we're like, yeah, we're just like staying away from Unity. We originally went to Unreal Engine, and that was pretty cool. It was it was fairly easy to use because like you just do the little blueprints and you just connect dots together and it works. But then we started looking into Godot more, and we realized that it meshed more with what we stand for as like a company, with the open source, free kind of deal going on. So yeah, we wanted to just jump right into the Godot community and try it out. Trying to make a game on my channel, but it's kind of hard to keep my creative juice. Oh, I totally feel that. What I've been doing is I only set a limited time for when I'm streaming. I mean, of course, off stream, like usually in the morning, like I wake up at around 4 a.m. and then we'll start planning for what I want to do today, what I want to accomplish. Maybe I'll like jump into like a couple little things, such as the other morning I did the health bars for the characters and tried to make that work. And I also added the color gradient to them. And then after lunch, when I start streaming, that's when we start doing the big hitters. And it's all about just taking like, or at least this is what I'm assuming, it's all about just taking little steps at a time. We've been working on this for about 5 days now. Or is this day 6? 5 or 6 days, something like that. Yeah. No, but again, this is no. This is not purely just me. I just want to make that clear. We are a team here. We got everyone on stream helping out. We got another guy, Copeland. I'm Cavino. Copeland's working on more character models in the back. So. Ooh. Never compare game jams. Ooh. Alright, let's get to this script here. So we have a raycast on the fairy red, which is this little blue thing. And what that's going to do is when that raycast sees the player, then we will begin the there it is, attack animation, which would be a little slap. C++. Now learning Rust on stream. So working GD script and no environment is so alien to me. I started with C++ as well, like way back in college. Oh my, wow, that made me sound really old. I'm not that old. I was doing a little bit of C++, just very minor things here and there. But that really taught me more of like trying to like break down the logic on how computers think and whatnot. So I found that to be pretty helpful. But also GD script, like it seems relatively easy. Like they have a lot of like really great functions that you can just throw in. It does a lot for you. So I think that's so cool. All right. And from that time, I learned coding for real, and now I'm working on my third RPG. Whoo! Operating system is cold. That's impressive. That is way beyond me. Yeah, that is so cool. Well, maybe you'll be able to help out over here. So, what we need to do is try to get the raycast to collide with the target. The target being, if we jump over the enemy class here, is move. No, wait. Move 2, dead, take damage. Ready? Maybe it's not over there. Oh, it's in the auto tech area, that's right. Yeah, we're trying to get this target to collide with the find closest target. Oh, on 3D, not third. Oh, I was about to say, yeah. I will admit, don't tell the 2D developers, but I think 3D is far more difficult. I don't know why we started with 3D, but I also just think 3D looks a little cooler. That's just my little personal opinion there, but we'll see. It's definitely a lot more stuff to take into account. That's for sure. Like this animation stuff. Ooh. I will say these animations are all free animations from Mixamo, which is this like Adobe puts out this free animation software where you put a character model in, and it will, which is it's crazy. It will rig the character for you. So give it all of the skeleton, like the bones and stuff. Over here, let's see if I can pull up a skeleton view. These things here, the yellow things, it will do all that for you, and then you can get custom animations as well. And so that's what all these basically are, is they're all just Mixamo animations that I threw together. Copeland in the back is working on his own custom animations and learning Blender, how to do all that stuff, but yeah, we're just taking it one step at a time. Ooh, yeah, let's start coding in 4D. Why am I even doing 3D here? That would be... What am I doing? Oh, well. We'll just like... Well, I guess we'll just do like a crappy like 3D. And then next game we'll do 4D for sure. Actually, maybe not. 4D chess has given me a headache before. That's rough. Okay. So the raycast collides with the target, but we didn't say what the target was. I think we go target equals find closest target. Oh, and then we have to do if it's not null. Yeah, same thing with this timer here. So if find closest target is not equal to null. Oh, that's not a thing. Then we'll go target equals find closest target. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Does this go in the if? Okay, so we find the closest target, make sure that it's not null, and if it's not null, then we'll set the target of the melee function to the closest target, which, for those of you just joining, the closest target is an array that is being constantly looked for, and then it takes the position of them and puts whatever the closest body position is, puts that in the front of the array, and that equals the target. And now we got, here we go, raycast 3D collides with target. Okay, so once it collides with target, then we want to, what do we want to do? We want to play the animation to attack. When raycast hits player, begin attack animation. Wait, but we also need to check that the distance is close enough, because the raycast is only going to shoot back I believe it's only going to shoot back a distance, right? What do y'all think here? Shoots back, collides with target. Where does this go? If raycast hits player, attack when in range of melee. Ooh. Raycast hits player, begin attack animation. When in range of melee. Let's see if I have something, or if we have something up here where we begin a thing. Raycast is a distance, yeah. So this is just saying does that mean we have to get the distance of how far the arm actually stretches in the animation and say if the raycast is less than or equal to that distance, then we play the animation? Or is there an easier way to do that besides trying to guess how long of a reach this guy has? Actually, it's really the same distance as a raycast. Which I think we did. Let's see what the raycast distance is. Negative 2.9. I don't think you should worry about getting the arm to literally hit it. It's not a simulation game. That's true. Yeah, I guess we don't have to be that precise. Ooh. Script. Melee auto attack. So if the raycast and the raycast will only shoot out as far as we told it to, right? So we told it to shoot out, I think it was 2.9 meters. Negative 2.9 meters. So that's how far the max range of it is. I think so. So that means we can just do the set the state or the animation play state to, let's go to, nope, not in there. Where did we put it? Distance 2. I think we did it in our movement. Oh, we also gotta set damage. But I think that's later. Set damage. Projectile distance. Overlapping. Position. Where on earth did we... Ooh. Where did we do the animation? I think I'm going crazy here. Melee auto attack area. Find closest target. Position. Attack speed. Damage. Yeah, we don't need to do this anymore. And then save that. Height, value, radius, damage, low. Equal position, equals position. Body entered, instantiate. Does anyone have any ideas here on how we call for the animation? Like, I know you can do like animation player dot the name of the animation, but I don't think that's what we want to do because we're using play states. Oh wait, hang on. I was in the wrong thing, that's why. Here it is, playback. I think playback is the one, but not travel. No, playback travel is it jumps to it. So yeah, we do want to do playback travel and then run that. Did we set playback here? We did not. All right, so let's jump back to, it should take it from the enemy class. I hope. Playback travel. And then we call what did we call it? We called it red attack. Oh no, it's not travel because it's a we did connect it so it will smoothly transition. So instead of travel, we want to do animation tree dot set parameters conditions. Yeah, basically just take this guy, but it needs another thing in it, like another parameter or value. So animation tree dot set parameters conditions, and actually we're going to rename this one to melee. We'll go animation. Oh, we didn't set animation tree either. Oh. Enemy class. Or you're doing the raycast function wrong? Oh, nuts. Okay. So get rate. Oh, because this is just getting the node. And then I'm saying collides with target. If you cast a raycast, you get better suggestions. Cast it as a raycast. Raycast 3D as raycast 3D. So we need to, which means we need to make a new variable for that, right? Oh no, I can just do all right. Parentheses. Okay, so now we are getting the raycast as a raycast 3D. Now you've told Godot it's a raycast 3D, and it will suggest stuff. Oh. Suggest stuff to me. Dot. Oh, collide with bodies. Sounds about right. Because we want it to collide with a body. That just tells it to. Ah, so that's not right either. Raycast 3D is raycast 3D. Okay. It will tell you if you control click raycast 3D. Boop. Alright, array in 3D space used to find the first collision object 3D it intersects. A raycast represents a ray that from its origin to its target position that finds the closest collision object along its path. It's used for a lot of things. It can ignore some objects by adding them to an exception list, by making detection, blah, blah, blah. Calculates intersection. Let's go to properties. Okay, so we can collide with area, which is true or false. Collide with bodies, which is true or false. We can, is that int is in like integer or initialize? Well, we can set the collision mask. We can set the shape thickness. We can hit the back of faces, or we can hit them from inside. Or we can use it to get the target position. Okay. Melee auto attack. So first we find the closest target as long as it's not null. And then we set target to equal that. Next, we get the raycast as a raycast. And we are going to find the position. Let's close that, close that, close that. Get is colliding. That might be good. So we can see if it is colliding and get collider is good. Is colliding. Now, what is the difference between... Oh, is colliding is a bool, and then get collider is getting what the object is? Yeah. Oop. Oh, there's the back button. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, well. So, dot is colliding. Gives you the object or null if it's not colliding. Oh, so if we say is colliding and then we want to get, I don't think this is right, collider. Yeah. So actually, we don't even do the find closest target bit. We can erase that, and we can say if the raycast set as a raycast is colliding, get collider, and if it's not equal to null. Yeah, this is the auto attack area. Does the auto attack area have a raycast? I don't believe so. No, it does not. Just the enemy player or the enemy fairy has a raycast. Yeah. Boom. All right. I don't. I don't think the melee auto attack area needs a raycast because it's already on the fairy here. And the fairy is just is using the area to move to the position of the player, so the fairy is just automatically gonna collide. So as it's going to collide, the raycast on the fairy should trigger, which is on within the base enemy class. Oh wait. It's not in the base enemy class. Maybe we put... So keep the raycast on the individual characters, and then call to see if it's colliding. We'll put the function on the base enemy class, then we'll come into the auto attack area, and if that is true, that the raycast is colliding with something, then we'll start the function melee, which is purely going to be the animation and then calling set damage, or excuse me, no, calling set damage for sure, but then doing damage after. Would that make sense? See if I can fix my draw real quick. That would be helpful. There we go. So maybe like get rid of that. Let's try it. So we have the enemy with their raycast, and then if it collides with player, then it will and this is on the enemy class, and then it will, if, oh, this is confusing, find closest target. In the character script, it would start the attack animation when the recast hits. So in the kind of close there then. I have an idea for tomorrow. Processes enemies on a GPU instead of a CPU. That sounds fancy, and I have absolutely no clue how you do that. It's a cool idea, though. Okay, so we jump to the enemy class for the start attack animation when the raycast hits. Which means we need to make a new function. So we'll do func start attack. And then if, oh wait, we gotta do get make us colliders, make in using colliders, not raycasts. What is that? I don't know what a using is, or using. Oh, using colliders, not raycasts. What would be the difference of using a raycast versus a collider? Because there's already we already have a bunch of colliders with like a big ranged area that will tell it to to move towards the enemy or the player. And then are you saying do another collider that's smaller that defines the area in which it hits? Dot is colliding. Oh. Yeah, I don't think we really need something super like precise, because it's literally just this little guy smacking. Bam. Bam. There we go. When the collision shape hits the player. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The raycast tells the enemy when to start attacking. It's not... And then if it's colliding, you can start attacking. Right, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go back to our start attack function. So, if the raycast is colliding, then we're going to do animation tree. Wait. Not animation tree. We're going to do... No, we are. Dot set. Set. Param... No, not that one. Not conditions. Travel with playback. Playback. Travel. Melee. But we're actually, because it's in the enemy class now, we're going to call it attack 1. Yes. That's what we're going to do, I believe. So now we basically just told it to start attacking when the raycast hits the player. Oh, yikes. No, we're all here working together as a team. This is a team effort. Because I'm not too sure of what we're doing, and I'm more of learning along the way here. So it's very helpful. I know a lot of people don't want the like backseat programming. I am so open to it. There are so many different ways to do things. So like learning about how one person might do like movement, for example, might be completely different than how someone else would. They both accomplish the same thing. And I'm really interested in what's the better method of doing it, or like what's the most efficient or the most effective. So I think it's really interesting seeing all this. Not to mention, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. So yeah, very helpful. I would say continue. I am so open to any help. All right, so playback to travel, attack 1. So in theory, we don't want this anymore. And when we hit play, because the raycast is colliding, it should just start the animation. It is not. Drats. We might have not set the collision. Collide with bodies. And it's looking for a player. Slap shape. Oh, slap area is looking for a player. Okay. So that means I'm missing a chunk of code somewhere. Oh, I didn't. Duh. I didn't say when to start attack. Are you doing the colliding check in the function? Yeah. So in the start attack function in physics, and then do the function. Oh. Okay. Crap. So this whole line here just needs to be brought up to the physics process. Or do we put the start attack function in the physics process? Under can attack. Physics process true. And then it moves to. But I think. Oh, and then you're saying now we need to check if the raycast hits. Right here. Okay, so if can attack is true, or is equal to true, and we get the raycast as a raycast, and we check if it's colliding. It's true or false. Oh. So this needs to be another if raycast is colliding equals true. And then indent, 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 indent. Well, we don't want to move to, actually. Unindent. Yeah. Then we do start attack. Assignment is not allowed. Oh, whoops. It's equal to true. Your can attack should have one more check. Where's my can attack? Can attack. Okay, so then we go if playback attack one. Oh, playback dot get current. Get current node. And then we call this one the attack one. Oh, equals. playback get current node is equal to attack 1, then we return false. Yeah, because if it's less than or greater, or less than or equal to 0, then you can't attack. So the same thing here is if this is currently playing, then you can't attack. That looks right, I hope. And just actually comment that real quick. If attack 1 is playing, enemy can't attack. Boop, boop. Return true needs to be at the end. Oh, so then it's like, otherwise we would just return true, or else it'll just stop. That's the one you get if the 2 other if statements are false. Okay. And it unindented, right? Yeah. I think that looks right. Cool. And then start attack. All start attack is doing right now is playing the attack 1, or traveling down the loop to attack 1. And then we also need to call melee or casting function from auto attack area, because we want to use this script for all the enemies anyways. So this is where we need to say whether it's a melee or a cast. And then on the caster ones, all we're going to do is set the raycast length longer than the melee ones. Maybe I'm thinking too far ahead here, but I know we want to make sure that it all stays kind of... We plan ahead to some extent. I think that... Yeah. All right, let's see if it will... Oops. Let's see if it will run. Oh. Is colliding as a null value. Okay. Is colliding as null. Maybe we've just set the raycast as a separate variable, and then like to store it in, and then we call that variable and then say is colliding. Oh, negative. Because we don't have it on the purple. Here, we'll just do this. We'll go to the purple guy. We'll just go delete. Okay. Save. Now we do. Yeah, it's still saying it's null. Raycast as Raycast 3D. Wait, Raycast 3D as Raycast 3D. Hold up. No, Raycast 3D as Raycast 3D. Yeah, we have... Oh, hold up. It's saying that it doesn't have the raycast on, but it very much does. Let's jump over. Yeah, wait a sec. No, he has the raycast. You can see it here. Does this one not have it? No, they have the raycasts. You can see them. Do we need the parentheses? Yeah, we do. Most certainly do. Enemy scene, gotcha. So like, this is the red guy. He's got the raycast here. It's enabled. It excludes the parent from it. Collides with bodies. And it's on the player mask. I can't zoom it in. Exporting a raycast instead of getting it with. Okay. Script. Enemy class. Melee ray. Sure. Melee ray. And we'll do if melee ray dot is colliding. Save that. Head over here. Melee ray, raycast 3D. Okay. Save. Bam. Bam. Huh. Oh, there he goes. He doesn't loop it though, which is... He only attacks once. Melee cast. Melee ray. So now, well, first off, why did it work that way when we exported it? I think is it because we just put it as a new variable? That might be some funky with the inheritance, yeah. Now, one thing, or like problem I just thought of is this is in the enemy class, like the base enemy class. Do we have to, when we export a variable, do we absolutely have to use that slot? So like if I didn't have anything here in melee ray, but we made another export saying casting ray, and then we put a ray there and no melee ray. Because what I'm getting at here is you could just check. Okay. Because what I want to do is ensure that if the property is null or not. Okay. Would that be a whole nother if here where if melee ray, or yeah, if melee ray is not null, right? So it would be, let's do bam. If, oh, is that not shown anymore? Why do you keep doing this to me? Here we go. Oh. There we go. Why are you being so dumb? There we go. So it'd be if melee ray not equal null if have them separate. So you're saying have a let's turn this off. You're saying have a separate enemy class melee and then an enemy class caster ranged. Both extends from, oh wait. So yeah, that sounds like a lot. I don't see why or what kind of issues would happen by doing something like, just ignore that. By like, if melee ray is not equal to null, and then you go if melee ray dot is colliding, blah blah blah, and then do it again for if ranged ray not equal null. Yeah, do that. Who am I gonna raid at the end of the stream? You know, that's a phenomenal question. We'll have to take a little look around, see what there is, go shopping, you know. Shopping for some networking opportunities. But that's not for a bit. We're gonna try to figure this stuff out. Let's go bam. It would be cool to have a ranged or melee flag. I mean, that sounds cool. I don't know what I need to. I don't know what. I don't even know what a flag is. Let's Let's go see what a flag is. Whoop. Godot flag. Flag. Okay, it just doesn't even want to load. So, what is a flag? Enumerators. Export flags, melee ranged, var attack type. That'd be an enemy class, right? And we remove the... Could use an enumerator. Then you can only have one or the other. Oh, wait, but there is... We actually want to have both at some point in time. Because the... little spoiler alert for the game. The boss is going to be able to do all the attacks that the melee and the ranged can do. Yeah, then do the flag. Okay. And we replace... At this point, we're replacing the melee ray, correct? No, we're not. Okay. Okay, so what this does... Oh, gives a little checkbox. That's cool. So then, instead of doing... over here... we first want to check what its attack type is. There we go. Crack my back there. And we would... I guess, would we check the attack type within... I feel like we wouldn't check it within the physics process. Maybe we do. So if can attack is true, then we want to check what its attack type is. And then if its attack type is... Do you want range units to walk into melee? No. Most certainly not. We want them to get into casting range. Which... Okay. My thought process was... Just give them a larger or a longer raycast so that raycast collides before and triggers the casting. Or would that bug out because they're going to be trying to get closer even though the raycast is like stopping them? it'd probably stop walking and attack. So that would work. They're just really long range. Yeah, basically. And then... yeah, basically. Because it's not like... the big thing the thing that I don't want to happen is if you the player, runs up to them, I don't want them to like turn around and run away to get in casting range. I'd rather them just like stand there tanking the hits and lobbing out bolts left and right. Yeah. Dope. Okay. So let's get to the... if can attack is true, we want to... if attack type is equal... no, that's not a thing. Equal to melee. No, that's not. That might not be how you do it. This is a lot of if statements. That's usually a bad sign. At export var ranged ray cast 3D. If attack type is equal to ranged, if ranged ray dot is colliding equal to true, start attack. I'm sensing it. Someone's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "Oh crap." Or am I slowly understanding what I'm doing here? I just feel like that's a lot of if statements all next to each other. I know that's usually bad. Let's break it down. So I'll break it down until someone yells at me. If they can attack, which is if their health bar is low or 0, it checks if their health bar is at 0, and if their playback current node is attack 1. Wait. Yeah, if the get current playback node is attack 1, and then I can do attack 1, attack 2. So if it's attack 1 or attack 2. Nope, I can't do it that way. Maybe I put them in parentheses to do multiple? I don't think I can. How do you do it? Or? Is or? Understanding what you're doing and losing your sanity is the same. Yeah, I could definitely see that. See, I just recently moved, and I forgot like a very important thing, which was my rubber duck. And so I'm basically, you guys are my rubber duck right now. Except you guys are like the new and improved version of my rubber duck because you guys can actually talk back. Well, okay, sometimes the rubber duck talked back, but I think those were just voices inside my head instead from looking at code for so long. Or I just left a talking rubber duck somewhere else and missed out on a phenomenal opportunity. We'll go with the one before, but I was just hearing it. Yeah, that's what it was. It's the other one. Yeah, it's the other one. I hope. Okay. But back to where we were. So if it can attack, and then it checks if the attack type is melee, start attack. Oh wait, we need to return false after both of these. Return. There we go. False. Turn false. Ooh, that's an issue. I just thought about, because we're getting a little. I'm thinking a little bit ahead, which I know is always dangerous. But let's open them up real quick. This guy, this is the boss fairy. And the boss fairy can do both a melee attack and a casted attack. Not at the same time, but can do them. So, how does it determine the logic on which one to do? I guess it will mostly just favor the cast unless you run close to it, then it will do the melee. Right? With this code here. Because it will first look to see if it can do a melee. And then if attack type is equal to melee, then it will check the melee ray and see if it's colliding. And if it is colliding, then it will start attack. Otherwise, it'll return false, and we just skip this completely. And then it will check to see if the attack type is ranged. And if that's true, it will check the ranged ray to see if that one's colliding. And if it is, then it will start attack. Otherwise, it will return false. Which means in the start attack function, we need to do if, what do we call the variable? If attack type? Yeah. You are the guy from X. Yes, sir, from X. Indeed. You come to come be a part of the journey of creating this game and being super successful so that we can post something that looks really cool on X. All right, so then if attack type is equal to melee, then we play back travel. Else return false. Now if attack type is equal to ranged. That's not how you spell it. Ranged. I'm just a nerd in high school and I'm learning Python. Hey, that's awesome. I mean, Python, I started with C++ and then kind of skipped around for a couple years, started to forget it, and then came back to programming and stuff. But I didn't start learning coding until like college, and then skip a couple years, kind of forgot it all, and now I'm I went back into C++ a little bit with Unreal Engine, and now into GD script. But to my understanding, and like I've done a little bit of Python, GD script's very similar to Python. And I also think it's, I mean, to tell you the truth, I think it's a little bit more fun I find more fun in making a game than I did with like creating some other software. I mean, you can do some really cool things, especially with Python, but yeah, no, Python's a really good one to learn. You just gotta, it's like any spoken language, you have to keep it up or else you're just gonna forget it. Like, I remember when I was learning Spanish back in high school, you ask me to speak Spanish now, whew, no hablo. Or no, yeah, no, I don't, yeah, we'll say no hablo. Dot travel, attack 2. Return false. Okay, save. All right, what do y'all think? Does this look solid? I know it's a lot of if statements, which is usually really bad, but I don't know any other way to do this. Yikes. Because I love Factorio. Am I frustrated? It's the same. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't actually played Factorio. I've watched it a lot on like YouTube and stuff. But it looks like a game I wish I got into before, and I probably will at some point try it out. I just don't have the time to juggle with all this, and yeah, I just don't have the time to juggle with it at this current moment. But yeah, no, Python or just coding in general, I think is a really good thing to get into. Not only is it, you really have to, it helps you with thinking things through, because in coding, like, all you do is run into problems left and right. Like, problem. So I think this is something amazing to get into. Even if you do suck at it like me, like, I mean, we've only been streaming for what, like 5 or 6 days, and the amount that we've learned so far it's unbelievable. It's so cool. All right, let's jump to the ferry. We'll set its type to melee. Save. And then we'll jump to the purple's not even in there right now. So we hit play and we pray. Don't worry. I am just furious that you don't understand any of the no. I try to explain what I'm doing, or at least my thought process. I only made a snake game and a Flappy Bird clone. Hey, that's really good. If you really want to get into Godot, you can do I keep suggesting it to people, the Brackeys tutorial for 2D. Let me pull up a link for it real quick. He walks you through so like easy to follow. It's phenomenal. But the warning with tutorials is something I kind of ran into where, oh, here it is. One sec.
Godot.
Bam, copy. The problem with there it is. The problem with like following tutorials is personally, I felt like I wasn't actually learning as much as I took some of the concepts that we learned in the tutorials, and now I'm trying to implement them into this. But I've also started to learn that there's a huge difference between 2D and 3D. With 3D, it's definitely a bit more complex. For 3D, I would follow the Born CG tutorial. I'll also link that too. He's working on updating it right now because he originally made it for Godot 3.5, I think, and we're on Godot 4 now. Let's go. Bam. Quiet that ad real quick. Oh, more ads. But yeah, I think once you do a couple tutorials, then just full send on something you think would be cool. My friend that is cold tutorial. Hell, you can't do anything on your own. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, tutorial hell for sure. I think they have a place in terms of learning a little bit, and what you can do is use them as like references. So you like open it up and be like, oh, I remember in the Born CG, I did character movement, and then I can go back to that and kind of look at it. But you want to try to avoid copying and pasting a lot, or else you won't actually get the learning in. So something I've been trying to do is when someone from chat, like mostly ironic, when someone from chat helps me out or like nudges me in the right direction, I try to think it through out loud and process the logic there so that I can better understand it and then use it in the future. I've really been trying to not copy and paste too. So even if it is something really simple, I prefer to type it out just to get that like muscle memory in a sense as well. I think that's been working pretty well for me, but I guess only time will tell with that one. This is all just a hypothesis. Another thing super helpful with coding is get yourself a rubber duck. They're pretty much required for anyone programming. Rubber duck basically it just gives you something to talk to, because you want to actually talk this code out loud instead of just thinking about it in your head. Some kind of science is behind it for sure. I know that, but I couldn't reference what. I just know it helps a lot when you talk out loud. Same thing as like when you're like reading a speech out versus reading a speech versus giving a speech. It's kind of the same concept there. All right, let's see. So invalid operands. Attack type cannot equal a string. What if we do 1 and 2? Being 1 is the first check, 2 is the second. I don't know if it's going to automatically kind of assume that or not, but we're going to hope it does. Oh, I think it did. Ah, drats, it's not working. So these guys should be... Oh, he's attacking though. They're attacking. That's good. Very good sign. Okay. Very, very good sign that they're attacking. Set them to melee. Yes. Right here. They're set to melee. But I think it's because I don't have... No, it should be. Maybe I do the move to before. Oh, because I'm returning. So just don't return whatsoever. That makes sense. Okay, so let's try that then. Attack me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now they're angry. He's gonna smack me, maybe? There he goes. Ooh, that's an issue. The raycast is so precise that I have to stand directly in front of him. I don't know if you guys saw that. Does this mean we have to add... Like, is there a way to make the raycast thicker? It could be an area 3D instead. Yeah, because look, if I go right here, now he's not attacking, but if I go in between his eyes, he'll attack. In between the eyes, attack. Kind of... Oh. There, now he can't attack. The raycast can have a shape. Let's check. Raycast? If it's a shape cast 3D. So let's try that. Let's go change type. Shape cast 3D. A 3D shape that sweeps a region of space. Let's try it. Oh. Yep, now it needs a shape assigned to it. Shape. What's a separation ray shape? No, we don't want that. I guess we do just like a mini box in front or sphere. Ooh, there it is. And now we're gonna want to bring... Oh, that's a little too big. Maybe do this sphere like that, and then just shorten the raycast's length, and make it, instead of 2.9, just do like -2. That doesn't look too bad. We'll try that. But it's still called... Just do an area 3D. Yeah. Who was it that was saying they don't do the raycast? I see now. Alright, so we'll do delete the raycast. Jump back up here. And we'll do area 3D. And then we'll add a collision shape 3D. And we'll do a sphere. Go back to the area. We want to move it in front and up. Like so. Jump to the collision shape. Back to the area. Maybe back a little bit. That looks pretty solid. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to touch. Yes, there we go. Like that. I think that looks confusing but solid. And then we want to do the go back to area, collisions, not with the world, mask the player, save. And then we got to go back to the code, enemy class, and then instead of a raycast 3D, it's now an area 3D. Yeah. Area 3D. We can keep calling it like melee ray and all that. I think it gets the point across. Okay, now we can jump back into this guy. And we will assign the melee ray as the area 3D. And it's a melee type. Save. Head over to the realm. Let's close this. This is bothering me. Alright, jump back to the realm. Press play. Flip. Is colliding. So we can't do is colliding anymore. Which we need to do on body entered, I think. Dot on body entered. On body entered. Save. Make sure that's set. Yep. Alright, let's try that out. No, it's on-bodied enter doesn't exist either. Why does it not? Oh. Body? No. Melee ray dot on body entered. Dot and area shape entered. There's gotta be more. Oh, there is. Okay. Body shape entered. That's the one. Or body. Get overlapping bodies. Has overlapping bodies. What's the difference between has and get? Oh, because get will assign it into the array, right? Yeah. Okay, has bodies entered. All right, let's try it out. Good. Yep. He's just chasing and attacking. And he chases and attacks. And he dies. We're too good. Attacks, chases. Maybe we have to make it a little bit bigger then. Or like wider. Wish we could just... What does this do? What does this do? Nope. We'll set this to 2. That's kind of large, but I think that will be okay. All right, we just need to do the reset, or the I think it's called the X factor. We'll see what it's called in the animation tree under run to attack. X fade time, that's what it's called. We'll do 0.22, I believe. Oh, 0.1 is what we did. So we'll do it the same here, 0.1. And then fade time here will also be 0.1. And here will be 0.5? 0.1. Make it all the same. Dodged. Dodged. And he hit us. Yeah, I think that's solid. Oh, he's not attacking again. Oh, so they're not looping their attack now. It's just they'll attack once and they won't check again. They're evil. They're not cute. They're scary and evil. That's why. The cute one that we want safe is this guy. Look how small he is. So nice. He's just chilling. Yeah, are they transitioning back to idle? I think they might be. Let's check. That's the wrong one. This is the right one. Yes, they are. Right here. After they attack, they transition to idle. So we just break that. Yeah. We would just delete this this transition here, right? Right, they shouldn't stay in attack forever. Oh, it looks good. Right, we don't want them to stay in attack forever, but we want them to, if we're staying within their attack range, we want them to attack until either we're dead or they're dead. I feel like we need to delete this connection. Indeed. Ah, clone, it's your game. One sec, we'll check that out. I'll pull it up. Oh gosh, I don't have it. Oh, the same old, just bashing our head against a concrete wall till it breaks. Right now we're trying to figure out how to connect or disconnect. Oh, what is this? All right, we'll take a couple seconds here. I promised Clone we'd check out his game. Here we go. Play. Swanger man. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's very loud. Oh. I like that there's music though. Ooh. Ooh. This is awesome. I think we're. Oh no. There we go. Listen, you could create something better. Like, you can always be better. What happens when I die? Whee! Oh! There's another ground. Oh, I can't jump though. That's pretty nifty. I like it. Oh, it's not done yet. Gotcha. I enjoyed that. Check my high score. I didn't know you could do this with Unity. That's kind of cool. Woohoo! I think that worked. That's cool. You spawn to the grave. Ooh. What happens when I go left? I don't think I went to left yet. Oh, it's just not. I like it so far. So far, this is really cool. The backgrounds too. Love how it actually moves. It adds so much more depth to it than just being like a oh no. It adds a bunch more to it than just being like a. Did I just like physics it? How to jump over the small thing. I've been just kind of follow with the physics here. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Woo. Woo. Just falling. There we go. That's cool. Super cool. Swanger man. Now that's a game right there. Blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, that background is, I can tell. I can see the blood and the sweat coming out of it. And the tears. Tears are forming the clouds. Alright. I'm gonna do something that might break this. Before I make this possible game-breaking decision here, do we think I should delete this transition from attack to idle? Because they're not attacking continuously if you're in the area. If you're in their area, they just attack once, and that's not good. Get a little complicated here, but if we do a while loop instead of an if statement, so while the melee ray has overlapping bodies, then it will attack. I don't know if that would also make it continuously attack. I mean, the thing that stops it is whether or not it has the overlapping bodies. Never used a while in Godot script yet. GD script. Wow. Let's try it. Play and pray. Oh. 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 Okay. Don't use the while loop. Do not use while loop. Okay. That did not work. That just broke the game. Whiff. Whiff. There we go. If. What do you guys think? The while loop did not work. And then a for loop, we need a set number. And that wouldn't work either, because it might be more than what we make it. How? Alright, we pull out our handy dandy what's that? Our handy dandy Godot assistant. And then we want to do am. We'll go bam. How do we make the enemy constantly start attack while there are overlapping bodies? Currently, it only attacks once. That. To ensure enemies keeps attacking as long as there are overlapping bodies, you need to struck. Oh, I missed. Oh, we need to add attack intervals in a timer. Oh, so it's like the same thing as our cast with like the casting thing, where we have to set the attack speed and whatnot. Which, okay. You may need to manage attack cooldown manually. Boop. To ensure the enemy keeps attacking, as long as there are overlapping bodies, you need to structure your physics process function to continuously call start attack when the conditions are met. The current setup calls start attack only once per overlapping body detection because it's placed within an if and doesn't inherently loop right. You can modify that by doing if attack type is equal to 1, if it has overlapping bodies, start attack. Isn't that what we have? It is. Oh. It's not saying we don't need the is equal to true. So if we just erase the is equal to true, it might work. But then again, we're going to want to add, we want the attack speed in there anyways. So we're going to have to do the more advanced version. Ugh. Which is putting a cooldown in there. Okay. Keeps track. And this. Alright, what are we thinking, team? Oh, I'm just losing everything there. There we go. There we go. I meant to pull that back up. Okay, so let's take a look at our casting script real quick, which is in our auto attack area. Ooh. And ooh, we don't need, I don't think we need attack speed curves, but we will want, oh, so actually what we'll do is in our melee auto attack. Yeah, because right now melee is only finding the target and making sure that it's not null. So we want to make a new variable called melee attack dot attack speed, and then make that equal to whatever the attack speed is. And we get the attack speed from over here in our character stats. So okay. What we'll do we are gonna write this down. So, because I'm gonna forget it within the next, like, now. All right, drawing, drats, drawing. There we go. Now erase all this crap. We don't need it. Get rid of you. I'll just leave that blank there. Whoop. Bring you up. Okay. And that's not updating. Why are you not updating? Drats. Okay. It does not appear to be updating. I erased that. I swear I did. I promise I did. Because... oh, it's invisible. Boy, oh boy. Oh, it's erasing. There we go. It's just really, really slow. It's probably because I'm using Discord. Definitely because I am. Okay. So we want to do a... we could probably use the same variable. Well, this is going to be in the melee auto attack. Melee auto attack. All right, in the melee auto attack, we need var attack speed Well, ignore the bad writing. Var attack speed, which is a float. And then we will need in the melee function, which is over here. In the melee function, we need func melee. We want to have var melee attack. We're getting there. Slow and steady. Melee attack. And then that will do our melee attack. Dot attack speed. What? I'm gonna hide that real quick. Attack speed is a float. So let's do that. Oh, we already got it. Cool. Attack speed is a float. Now we can call attack speed by doing... Ooh, set timer speed. Oh no, because that's for the range thing. All right. I am quite lost. Let's do... We have the attack speed. Variable. Check. In our function melee, we should probably do... Make... Hang on. Start attack. That's why. Let's see. Just gotta plug this in real quick. Bam. That's why it was running slow. Dying. Okay. What are we looking at? Start attack. Plays attack 1. But the attack, so it's just playing the animations of them. And then also this is for the enemy getting hit. Took damage. Where are you? Took damage might be in the auto attack range too, isn't it? No. No, took damage is a signal. Yeah. Do. Now my brain is currently melting. I don't even know if did we fix the multiple attack? I think so. Once. Twice. Okay, good, we did. Boom. Okay, we fixed that. So they stay in their attack. Now the attack actually has to do something. Which means we need to set damage. We did that. Here. When in range of melee, when he stops moving, we get that. We did that. We don't need pass. Okay. On timer cooldown. On projectile and body entered. So where you need to make a function called on melee body entered, I think. Is there a way to like find out where this is going or coming from? I'm not sure. On projectile body entered. Let's read it from the ranged auto attack. This is in range. Set timer speed. We can keep that. On timer timeout, just refines the closest target, and then we'll cast. And a signal for on projectile body entered. On projectile body entered, body dot take damage. But where did we... I guess this is what we're declaring. So we're gonna just function on melee body entered body function wait. Do we need this function? On guess we don't need this part actually. Let's see. Because I don't think we're calling that anywhere. Yeah, we don't. Okay. So this is going to be melee. We're going to do... We need to call the area 3D that is attached to the melee, which is just area 3D. Oh, but how do we add movement speed to that? Let's do this. We'll do punk on melee body entered body dot take damage. So now we have a function that's going to actually do the damage when entered. But where do we find closest target? Attack speed, real attack speed, sample, wait time. Body damage. On melee body damage entered. Take damage. Bar melee attack equals get area 3D as area 3D. Get area 3D as no, that don't work either. Or get area 3D slash collision shape 3D. And then melee attack dot body entered dot connect on melee body entered, and delete these. No pass. So now we're just trying to do damage without worrying about the speed yet. Let's see what that does. Hope for the best. Okay. Oh wait, we don't have any health to lose. Let's print damage. Save. Come on, maybe. Do damage to me. Dang it. Maybe they don't have any damage. Damage equals 1. Let's set it to 4. Save. Maybe it doesn't know what area 3D it's looking for. Ooh. No, still nothing. Maybe... Is this not on the player map? No, it is. Is our player? No, our player's definitely on the player layer. Player layer. What are you calling that function? Over here. So... Oh, wait. Enemy class. I'm not. That might be why. Auto attack area dot set timer speed. Start attack. And then it's just doing the animation. So I need to do... Yeah, I don't think I was calling that function anywhere. That would probably be why. Function take damage. That's if they're moving. Yeah, it just says to start attack. Took damage. Sets the health. Attack speed. Sets damage. Can you put that function in the animation? Oh, that's right. We were setting the animation path, and that's... I have absolutely not even an idea on how to do that one in the animation player. So let's go to Fairy Red, animation player, add a track, new, and then call it method track. Method track. Oh, not animation. New. Oh. I don't know how to add a. Oh, add track. Call method track. on fairy red. Got it. Okay. Here it is. Add a keyframe to that. Oh, let's function. Keyframe? No. Insert key. Oh. And now I'm looking for the... Oh gosh, there's a lot. I'm looking for the on a... Here you have a function that deals damage in the area. And our thing to do the damage was in deal. Oh, I don't have anything called deal damage. So I need to find what I called it. Let's go see what I called it. That's start attack. That's take damage. Can attack. No. Start attack. But I didn't do anything to that. And then I would go to the melee auto attack. Right here, what I just did. Take damage on melee body entered. So I did on melee body entered. Body dot take damage. And then I'm printing it because we don't have a health bar yet for the player. And then I connected them. Because this... I guess it's just connecting from function melee to here. I kind of just copied the casting and then brought it over, removing the things that spawned the projectile. Melee is being called nowhere. Let's check the enemy class maybe. No, I'm just straight up not calling that anywhere. Can attack. Just checks to see if we're playing an animation already. Start attack. Oh, I need to look at the summoner one, because that's where we actually called things to... Oh, there we go. Where we actually have our only shooting. So we need to find where we did it. Which we put the attack, it looks like, in the auto attack area. We'll scroll to the top here. Set height, radius, process, find the closest target. This is just what finding the closest target does. So we'll spawn the cast, and then center of auto attack area, new projectile target. Where did we even? How's the summoner casting? Wait a sec. Oh no, the summoner's just making it, and then it's the enemies doing damage to themselves. So now we're doing something completely different, which is the wait a sec. We need to make the player do damage to themselves whenever that happens. Whenever they take damage. Don't we? Yeah. So we need to put this guy take damage into our player. Be funny and nice learning project for summer and Godot. Try it. No good already. What are you gonna try in Godot or Pygame? Oh, what would be a funnier, nice learning project? Honestly, think of a game and just send it. That's what I'm doing, at least. I would say just pick something and go. I know the easiest are things like platformers. Infinite runners get a little bit more complex, but I've already made one of those before, so it's doable for sure. And then I heard tower defenses aren't too bad either. So no, it's no, whoa, Claude. No. It's not everything. When I say easy, I'm saying relatively easy. Oh, nuts! I got busted. It's not easy. It's all hard, no matter what. No matter what you do, it's going to be difficult. But you're trying to think of what is the least difficult. I mean, yeah, sorry. Platformer, definitely the hardest one to do. 3D is by far so much easier. I can't know it. Listen, there's a reason why like Pong and Super Mario and all that were like some of the first games ever made. Because they're the easiest. Yeah, I would do as like a fun like summer project. I mean, honestly, just think of something with not many mechanics. I don't recommend fighting, like any kind of like fighting. Yeah, anything you've seen in an arcade is phenomenal as well. I don't recommend fighting because that's where I'm like super stuck. Like if this was just like a oh, run away from the zombie and jump over platforms, like this game would be done. But yeah. Oh man. I mean, just like what Clone said, like we're here making this game every single day, and we are so open to anything. So, I mean, y'all are welcome to join us as well. Let's see. I will give 50% of the $1 I make. Dude, we're not even, this game's not even going to be making $1. So I can't promise any of that. Maybe, no, not even, because this is going to be completely free. I mean, maybe because it's a mobile game, we'll have like the option of an ad, but like it doesn't do anything, or maybe it like, I don't know, man. I haven't gotten that far yet. We're just taking this one step at a time here. Okay. Attacking. Yeah, that is a big thing, is getting the company out there so we can produce things better and better and better. I completely agree with that. And learn. Yeah, for sure learn. Because I mean, for those of you who don't know, the whole reason this started is because we were getting kind of tired of seeing some of our favorite games just like slowly degrade into like money grabs or like these weird corporate jargon responses on the forums, like, and then poor balancing on top of that. It's like their sole like they lost their vision of making a game that they want to play, and instead are trying to make a game that can siphon the most money possible. It's like, I understand that money's very important. It's like, it's quite literally the lifeblood of a business. It's how you can grow, how you can hire more people. But our theory here at Freedom Forge Studios is that if we put the love of gaming first and making things that we are like truly inspired by and like think are really cool, then yeah, the money will probably come. I think it's a safe bet. But alternatively, we're also trying to stream and make YouTube videos, some content on it, and we can use that money, like ad money, AdSense money, that kind of stuff, maybe a sponsorship if we get super, super lucky, and use that money to hire people and start building up bigger and bigger. Yeah, I think I'm right too. But we'll see. Maybe we go and it all fizzles out and goes to nothing. You never know. But we can only hope and keep pushing forward, little bits at a time. Yeah. By the way, the Discord is currently being worked on right now. I have another friend who was trying to get into Python and like Discord Python, and so he's making us a custom Discord bot that's going to be really cool, and hopefully that will help us out as well. Looking forward to that. That's going to be probably 2 weeks. I've been saying a week to 2 weeks, but I think it's going to be closer to 2. We'll see about that. Anywho, attack. Yeah, I will admit, trying to code in chat is a little bit difficult here, but it's honestly You guys are my rubber duck that talks back. It's great. It's phenomenal. Okay. So back to this animation function. Insert key. We didn't even call. Oh my lord. We didn't even call the melee attack. That's right. Because we're trying to get the summoner now. The summoner needs to take damage when they get hit, similar to how the enemy class has the dead function, and then also has the take damage function. So what we shall do is go to signal took damage. Which is in, I think what we'll do is something like that. Signal took damage somewhere. Set damage, no. No, wait, no, that's, signal took damage is within thing itself. Yeah. Yeah. Input pressed. Rig. Burp. Aw, man. Okay, well, I do know what I'm doing tomorrow morning before the next stream. Before the next stream, and you guys can quote me on this, please do. This summoner here, ignore the little fairy on its head. It's just a graphic glitch. This little guy will have a health bar, and that health bar will go down when it takes damage. Scratch that. It will have a health bar. That is a promise. And if it doesn't, then let's see here. I will give each and every one of my viewers 50 cents. That's all I can afford. Yeah. All right, let's get back to taking damage as the player. We can kind of copy a little bit from what we did here in the enemy class, which is function take damage. Can attack, move to, ready. Okay. On the ready. Export var, health bar. Progress bar. Now I'm starting to... Maybe we don't do the 50 cents. No, I can't go back on it. It's fine. We'll keep going. Death, animation, string, rig, armature, animation tree. So, export var stats, character stats. We should have that. Yeah, we do. Export var, character stats, stats. Then we want health bar, progress bar. Export health bar, progress bar. At export health bar, progress bar. Why did that not auto complete? There we go. Oh. Maybe not. No, that should be fine. Identifier and class body. What you... Oh, I didn't do var. Dirt. There we go. Okay. Export bar, health bar, progress bar. Then we go to enemy class again. And we're going to take the... We already have auto attack area. Let's do... Death animation as a string. Export. Death animation string. Cool. Then we come back and we want I don't think we really care about the rig. Yeah, I don't think we do. For now. Okay. And then auto attack area, set timer speed, stats, attack speed, stats, damage. And that's in the ready. So we might... I don't want to do that and override the ready in each thing. Let's do the take damage. Or, sorry, signal took damage. Go down here. I'll do signal took damage. Save that. And then we come over here. This is gonna break it because it doesn't have a thingy. But we'll break it anyways. Gotta break a couple teeth to eat an apple. You know what they say. Oh. Yeah, this is all wonky. Playback declared, not declared. Var playback. Cool. And now we set... shoot. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. All right, team. We've been at this for nearly 4 hours now. I think we're gonna call it there. So tomorrow, I will have for you guys a... Oh wait, let's see if this breaks. It probably should. Oh, it doesn't. Cool. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow, this little guy will have a health bar so we can track our health. I think, ideally, what I'm going to try to do is make like a mini UI, like in the top left or something. Let me pull up my phone, see like what it would look like. Yeah. Maybe like in the top left here, we'll do something like that. And I think that would be really cool. And then that way we can track it. So then tomorrow we can make damage to us and we can watch the health bar tick down as it goes. Yeah. For any of you that don't know, we're posting on X quite often, and that's usually like right before we stream if there's any stream delays, anything like that. A little recap of what we did today, stuff like that. So be sure to check that out. That's just X, formerly known as Twitter, at Freedom Forges, because you can't fit Freedom Forge Studios in there. It's too long of a name. Such a shame. Such a shame. Go to X. And we shall go to profile here. Oh, that's not it. This is his profile. Little link in chat for y'all. Make sure to check us out. We're pretty cool. And yeah, let's go on a little journey real quick before we head out and find who to raid. Let's go to Twitch. And apparently I'm not even logged into Twitch. That's useful. Does anyone have any suggestions? Browse. Whoop, whoop. We'll do womp. Like that. Ooh. No, we'll keep it small. All right, let's go 1.7. Holy moly, there's so many big people here. What is going on? Oh, and now we just got logged out. That's cool. All right, we shall keep looking though. Is anyone else with around us? Say that again? Type it in chat. As long as they seem cool and they're working on Godot as well. That's the big one. Oh, we want someone working on Godot here. Software exploration. Godot. Elysium dungeon crawler, dungeon builder. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Up. Down. No. What is it? Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. It's wrong with me. We're not on scale. Anyway. So what we should...
Let's do it. Mixed Source Studio. Alright, I will catch y'all
So
on the flippity flop.
Really is...
In 6, 5, 4,
Move
3,
mode.
2, 1.
Right. So
Pew!
why is move mode resizing the damn thing?
Thanks for the raid, Freedom Forge Studios, and
Wow.
welcome you 8 lovely people.
Thank you, Freedom Forge Studios. Welcome
Freedom
to the
Forge
stream.
Studios is raiding with 8 viewers.
Sorry for the duplicated announcements. Welcome. What have you guys been up to? I could use a shout out as well. Thank you so much for the stream. I'm working on a kind of a dungeon crawler slash deck builder slash dungeon builder. So the idea behind this is you'll start off in a very simple room like this, and the first level is actually sorry, I thought I'd shouted you out there. Let me just grab your name. The first level's got this kind of thing, but then you'll go through, and as you open doors, you'll have your deck of cards, and you can choose what size room you want to go into next from your deck of cards. Tell me, what is it you've been working on there, Freedom Forge? And I will drop you a follow as well. Hopefully, if I can get it working, it should be pretty cool. Yeah, it's like yeah, I'm going for that cute aesthetic where you can go go through the dungeon like that, and it's quite cute. And obviously, you go down levels as well. So the further you go down, the more in depth it gets. You're making your very first game in Godot, no clue what we're doing, but keep chugging along.
Oh, I think
I'm
it's
not
broke.
not too much further ahead
Oh,
of you.
hey Freedom Forge Studios, thanks for hitting that follow button.
There we go.
Thanks for the follow.
Freedom Forge Studios has just followed.
Sorry, I need to sort my TTS because I've got streaming bot and
Hey
speak bot.
Infurnex7, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thank you very much.
Infurnex7 has just followed.
Yes. So yeah, my experience with Godot so far. So before this, I tried starting to make a game in Game Maker Studio. Before that, I'd never really made a game before. I had not really an experience of making games, or at least especially not to kind of any completion. But in Game Maker, tried to make a game that was a card game, which was
Game.
kind of an RPG style card game where your cards would have stats and things like that, and it got a little bit difficult, a little bit boring. Well, not a little bit boring, but I got a little bit lost in it. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I got lost, and then I started making a 3D dungeon crawler in Godot, which was first person, and that was one of those kind of old school style where you press forward and it moves you one block forward, and then the other people, the enemies take their turns and you do your bit, and it had a lot of atmosphere to it as well. But again, I was not really figuring out where I was going. So one thing I learned from all of that is actually I need to figure out before I start what I'm actually planning on doing. What I did for this one is I created a little spreadsheet just to track where I'm at. So I don't know if you've done this, kind of like a game design document, but at a very high level. And it's just I've broken the project down into small steps as I can. So you've got like create the project in Godot. I did originally put times next to these, but they've all gone out the window. So I'm just trying to plow through it. So I've got through some of these, and I am at the moment diverting because at the moment I'm actually working on this bit, which is a bit cheeky of me. Yeah, before starting we broke everything down in our game design doc.
Let's go.
We're using Nuclear to keep track of it all. So far it's been treating as well. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, when I first
Bring this guy
started,
over.
I just kind of went.
Get over there.
I went for it. And I learned from that. Let's just say. But what's your game about then?
All right, stream. I'm gonna have to
Say.
drop for a sec. This is